Hi, welcome to Soulflex in the studios. This is our Christmas edition. These are our Christmas stories. We are talking about Christmas stuff. I'm here with our staff. Once again, I'm with Richard,
Happy Halloween!
Leanne,
Don't know what he's doing.
Michael.
He goes last.
As always, the quiet
Yeah.
one.
And we're talking about things that are related to the holiday season and share with you some of our memories and stories of Christmas. And
Woo, we got some
we
stories.
are counting
Or
down
Richard does.
toward Christmas. And so hopefully this is a part that you're enjoying of your holiday. And if you're not, you're probably not watching by now. So you'll never
turned
see
it off.
that. Yeah.
You've long since not clicked like.
In
Right?
in this particular edition, let's do it this way, yeah, whatever this is, episode.
Look, we're looking for 400 views. That's what we're looking for. We need 400 of you. It's
Share
going to
it.
help our channel out.
Share it.
14.
So please,
14.
400 of us.
Let's go
You
for
can do it.
five-
Tell a
why
friend
not
to tell a
five?
friend.
Tell a friend,
14.
tell a friend.
Why not 500? Where'd
Oh,
4
yeah.
come
Well, I
from?
didn't want to bring it over the top.
Well,
Too
and
much.
all of you out there who are former colonial carolers or caroliers.
Correliers.
Coreliers.
Golly, Coreliers, I'll get it
Get
right.
it right.
Why not
Um,
colonial Lindeners? I can't even say that word.
Corelier Grenadiers.
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 Get all the
Grenaders.
get all
The
the
greatest,
alumni.
most unique nickname in all of high school.
Yes.
Get,
we called them grenaders.
Get all the alumni to join in after
I
the
called
story
them
in a previous
goons.
episode of the Corelier Rage that took place. Anyway, in this particular edition, let's talk about what is one of your favorite places to go during the Christmas season. Now, this would be outside
Church.
of your house or church. I mean, that's a given. We'll give you those.
Okay.
But if there's just a destination that really is a part of your
Disney World.
holiday experience, Disney World.
I love walking down Main Street when it is all decorated for Christmas. That's probably my favorite.
Okay.
More than the other parks. I love Disney Main Street.
Anything particular, or just walking down it, looking and seeing
Yeah,
lights?
just
and
when it
that kind of
starts going up and just how pretty it is. And,
stuff? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And people tend to be
Main Street.
just happier.
Main Street, USA.
It used to be the spectacular light show when the Osborne Spectacle of Lights. That was my favorite.
That was
Those are fun
awesome.
days,
I
yeah.
was
really
awesome.
hated it. I was probably semi-depressed when they got rid of that. That had become a family tradition
Yeah.
because we had passes and we were out almost every weekend. We would either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, one of those, we would be out and go. And I was convinced that was a slice of heaven. I'm like, God, if heaven is anything like this because of the lights and everybody knows the songs, it doesn't matter what country they were from, they knew, and they're dancing and just kind of worshiping without really knowing that they're worshiping, kind of, and I was like, this could be a glimpse of maybe what heaven would be like, just a celebration where everybody is just joyful and in awe of what they're seeing, but how much more we would be in awe of Christ. So I would tend to get teary-eyed, especially watching the kids
That's cool.
run around the snow.
And now it's the Black Spire Outpost at Galaxy's Edge.
I
So the Christmas twinkle lights are now lightsabers.
know. I'm very
Not
not
really
happy.
the same thing, is it?
No.
All right.
Mine is probably the same, if not there, Epcot. I might even like the campgrounds the best.
Oh, that's
I might actually like riding around. For a few years, we would go to the campgrounds at Disney, and we'd get in a wagon and we'd draw around. And folks who are summer or wintering from up north here in Florida would set up their RVs, but then they would deck their home RVs out for Christmas, and that was always a fun time. Real summer Florida Christmas vibe kind of a thing.
Cool. And it had a little of that. To me, I mean, that's one of my favorites too, right? It had a little bit of that roadside America feel to it because it was so it was so eclectic what everybody would put up and how they would
Oh, yeah.
decorate, and some of it was real elaborate, and some was like way too much, and some of it was just very
Personality
meticulous.
definitely rang
Oh,
through.
yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah.
But you would just go from campground, just road to road back there, and there's just something else to see.
and the
and,
clip clop of the horses, and
Yeah.
it was kind of fun.
It's kind of fun, yeah. And if, well, again, we're in a COVID year, so that will not happen this year. I mean,
will not.
you can ride a golf cart through there or walk through there or do that kind of thing, but you can't
Take the
take the horseback or the horse carriage.
Carriage.
Yeah.
Wagon.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that's fun place. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I've done all those things and they're fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go back to my childhood, and it was going to see Santa on an annual basis at Jordan Marsh.
Oh my
Wow.
God,
In
Jordan
the
Marsh
in the Colonial
Plaza
Plaza.
Mall.
Wow.
And the animatronics were horrible today's standards, but they were magical back in the day. And my brothers and I, it was literally like the Christmas Story, where he.
Which one? Dickens?
Yeah, Christmas Carol? What story are we talking about
Oh,
here?
the one with the
Christmas
wagon.
Story.
The
Yeah, the-
Red Ryder
Ralphie and the
Red Ryder Rifle.
Ralphie and
Oh,
the
Yeah,
okay.
Christmas
and
Story.
people were just, everybody was just in line to go see Santa, and that's the only place Santa showed up. Was in the Jordan Marsh at the
And the
Colonial.
whole mall?
In the Colonial Plaza Mall, yeah.
Don't make him
You had to
come
go
in.
to Jordan Marsh.
So Jordan Marsh,
Own
they
Santa?
own Santa?
They
Pretty
did?
much in Orlando, where I was from. So,
I was from Orlando.
yeah, well, that's where Santa went. That's
Where
he
did
went to
you
go
see Santa?
Yeah, where'd you go see Santa?
I think I saw Santa, but wasn't it Jordan Marsh? Because I didn't see any of that.
It's second
Winter Park
floor.
Mall?
I went to Winter Park Mall.
Winter Park Mall, yeah.
Oh, Winter Park Mall.
He was
That's
a great
different-
one. That was a great
That's
Santa.
a different neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
We were the
You were the
32804,
rich
man.
kid.
we
We were
were
the 32804.
we were in the Jordan Marsh section.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Town.
22789, yo, yo.
We never ventured into the Winter Park area.
Okay, sure, yeah,
That's how you didn't do that. So
They
but
didn't bring their
lit.
Grenadier
But
range
anyway,
with
Yeah,
them.
they did.
that was one of the first malls, quote unquote.
Yeah, sure, it's Colonial Mall.
In
Yeah.
all of Orlando.
But it wasn't in the center of the mall. I'm trying to get this. It was at Jordan Marsh in the mall, not in the
second
center of the mall.
floor, outside the men's section.
Wow.
But they had decked it out with all this fake snow, and then it wrapped around, and then there was like reindeer animatronics and an
Yeah.
elf with a hammer doing this for like forever.
Forever?
it seemed like.
Yeah, sure,
as
sure.
long as it was plugged in. And that's where we saw Santa, and I still have that vivid memory of my
Wow.
brother and I dressed up alike. Because my
Twins.
mom
For
made
your
us do
pictures?
this. And half the time, my younger brothers and sister were crying when they got up there.
Yeah, because they were terrified.
Yeah,
of
they were
Santa,
terrified.
We
Right.
never did Santa pictures because
But
we
I
would
tell you
cry.
what, when the Fashion Square opened up,
Ah, yeah.
all right, that's next level. You guys probably ventured over there from.
Yeah, we would show up over there. Yeah, we would
From
we'd
your
go up
thing.
and see how they were slumming over there.
Blow
Track-
ourselves to the
Track Shack-
Fashion
Track
Square
Shack was in
Mall.
there.
Track Shack was in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
We'd show,
But-
we'd show up.
Just at that time in Orlando, it just seemed like God. My parents would run into people they worked with, and everybody, was in a good mood. My dad would actually let us have hot chocolate. He never bought us anything like that, because he called it roadside robbery. But at Christmas, he would splurge for, a cup of cocoa or something like that. We just walked through the mall. It was such a buzz.
What mall had
It
the
is-
like?
It's hard to imagine why Jordan Marsh went out of business.
What mall had the like? I want to say it was like a Woolworth or something that almost had like the old
They had a conveyor belt.
soda fountain
Yeah,
counter.
Park.
You
That was
go.
Winter Park Mall.
That was Winter Park.
Oh, we
I
had-
remember going there.
No, we had a conveyor belt.
Conveyor belt.
what conveyor
It's
belt?
not
What are
a
you talking
conveyor
about, conveyor
belt.
belt?
This thing where you could see the food just going down.
No.
Going down.
No, she's
no,
talking
no,
like
she's
almost like a soda bar.
Soda
kinda,
fountain.
yeah.
That was soda fountain. That was Winter
It
Park
was
Mall.
it was a long bar, and you go up, and when we
Walgreens.
go,
No, well,
it was like a Woolworths or
Winter
a.
Park Mall had a giant fountain that just splashed you. And
Yeah, I
No,
would do
not
that,
that
yeah.
kind of
And
fountain. This is
rocks.
a soda fountain
was a
where
soda
you
fountain.
get like ice cream and
no,
stuff.
Woolworth.
Because if we were good, Mom would take us there to get. That was our bribe
there was
to
a
behave.
weird place in the Colonial Plaza. Literally, you would order and you would sit at this like diner inside the mall, but you would just be inside the store, and the food would come out of this
think
wall
this was
like,
something Bob
like
Marley
like
gave
an,
him at
like an I
Christmas.
Love Lucy thing.
Yeah,
It would
yeah, like
come
the
out of
candy
the-
thing, right?
It would come out of the wall, and then there would be your.
you grab it
that
off
would-
the-
There, no, the waitress.
Oh.
Would, and then it would just come running out, and your milkshake would just be out there.
Half the
on
time
it.
I think he's making this stuff up.
No,
This is what Bob
Not at
Marley
all.
gave him for Christmas that he was smoking.
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy.
I don't
That
recall
is.
this.
It is.
But that's my favorite.
So we're Disney. You're going to Jordan Marsh.
You're right.
Says a lot, doesn't it?
And it explains us so much about this whole.
But you say that
There's
you
gonna be
know,
more rage.
A lot of the greatest thoughts you have is
As
back
kids.
when you were a child.
Yeah.
As a child, Christmas.
No doubt.
The other thing is I didn't have passes nearly as long as you guys have passes.
Yeah.
So we went out there, and it was great and everything, but
Not George Marsh.
it's new time.
It's no Jordan Marsh.
And Disney's animatronics.
Yeah, who wants to see an animatronic Disney when you go to Jordan Marsh and see an elf go?
Until
then
it's
stick.
unplugged,
Yeah,
Look, I gave you a different
you
perspective.
did. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully,
as you often do.
there are places that you go that are part of your Christmas celebration that are meaningful to you.
Hopefully one of them is here.
Hopefully, part of it is Church of 434.
You don't get hot chocolate at Disney.
Well,
We
it's
win.
roadside robbery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so I just-
More than ways than one
Yeah,
there.
but make sure that you get to those places if you can this holiday season, and we look forward to joining you next time here for Christmas Stories.